What's up, people? This is your boy Frankynero coming to you from ELYON TV. So today with us we've got Naomi Namz Elliot.
Yeah.
Yeah, for that. What do you do, Naomi?
So I'm an artist, I'm a musician, and I'm a producer. So I play keys.
Okay, you play keys.
Yeah.
And anything else?
I play drums and bass. Love to mess around on it, but yeah. That's me.
Basically just plays everything. How long have you been in the music?
So I've been doing it, okay, so I'm 25 now. So I started when I was 16. I'm not good at maths, so I can't actually calculate how long ago that was. That's really bad.
When you were 16 you started, so that would be 9 years.
9 years, yeah, that's what you'll hit.
What was the first instrument you picked up?
Keyboards. Coming up 3.5 years, coming up to 4 years, I've been playing consistently.
Yeah.
But I come from a musical family, so I kind of got led in that direction.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Because I've always had instruments in my parents' house, so it was just easy to just pick up something and just flow with it, kind of thing.
Okay, cool. So what's up then? So what are you doing as an artist?
So I've literally just released my debut EP entitled Gold Rush. That was released on the 18th of July. So that's my first project that I've birthed out. There's 6 tracks on that EP. Okay. And it kind of just talks about the journey that I've had to go through. It's a lot of like testimonial kind of songs and that. So kind of used my testimony to kind of just used it with music to be able to get a message out to people. So
okay, so yeah, where can people get their hands on this EP that you've got?
Okay, so
what's it called again?
Gold Rush.
Gold Rush.
Yeah, so it's released on everything digitally, so iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, Spotify, CD Baby. Okay. Literally everything that you can download music on is on that.
And you're on YouTube as well, I believe.
Yeah, so I've got 2 videos that are released on YouTube as well. If you type in Naomi Namz Elliot into YouTube, you'll be able to come up with it. Only one of those tracks are on my EP. And the other track I didn't put on my EP, so that's the only way that you can enjoy that song, unless you want to download it on SoundCloud. So it's on my SoundCloud account. Okay. Yeah.
So you're into neo soul.
Yeah.
Neo soul. Okay. And why neo soul? There's soul, there's pop, there's I don't know. Why neo soul?
Neo soul is a type of music that when I first started listening to it, I connected with it so much. I think maybe it's I started growing up listening to people like Jill Scott and the Erykah Badu's, and I just admired the strength in these women and how they depicted it through their music. And so it's always something that's kind of hit home to me, something that I've always connected with. I've never really connected with any other style of music as much as I've connected with neo soul. Okay. So it just naturally just flows out of me. I can't even do anything else apart from neo soul. Okay. So yeah, that's why.
Okay. So did you grow up listening to jazz?
Yeah, my dad's actually like a crazy jazz head because he plays saxophone. Okay. So there's always jazz in the house. So I kind of got led into that. So when I started hearing neo soul, it's a bit more modern and something that you can kind of like listen to on a regular basis. I was like, okay, neo soul, this might be me kind of thing. And so always looked up to that, really. Okay,
that's your mom.
My mom used to play guitar.
Okay.
Yeah, she doesn't really play it anymore.
Does she sing?
No, she doesn't actually. So kind of, in fact, none of them actually sing. So we're kind of confused as to how singing kind of came into the family, where all the kids started singing.
Okay. How many siblings?
I've got 1 brother and 1 sister.
What's next then? What are you doing?
So currently I'm just kind of going through the promotion of the EP at the moment. But I'm already working on my album. So I can't really give a date as to when that will be released. Hopefully at some point next year. But this was just basically the lead up for the album that will be released. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be working towards.
Where can people catch you if they want to come see you? Because I know you touring a lot, doing a lot of gigs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you I'm always posting out stuff on social media, so you can catch me on my Facebook page, Naomi Namz Elliot. You can check my tweets at Namz_Elliot. You can even check my Instagram, Namz_music7.
Yeah.
So we're all socialed out, so you can just check me out on any of those mediums, and I'll always be posting updates on that. So
cool. All right. Growing up, you heard obviously jazz and stuff, all this stuff. So did you have to do anything? Did you study jazz, or did you do any special? I don't know. Or did you teach yourself to sing and play jazz? Neo-soul.
Oh.
Going to jazz, but sorry.
No, neo-soul.
Yeah.
I didn't actually have any theoretical training at all. I literally, everything that I learned
by ear.
I taught myself by ear, and I trained my ear on how to hear just the fullness of what I was supposed to be playing.
Okay. So what was it that got you into this music? Because obviously listening to, playing music at home, playing in churches and stuff, what made you actually want to become artist, actually be an artist?
I didn't actually want to be an artist. I guess God kind of just was like, well, this is the direction that you need to go. I initially wanted to be teaching, but God ended up moving me to Birmingham.
Okay.
And that's where I started. People were calling me to do some gigs and stuff, and I started getting onto that, and they started supporting me a lot more. So I was like, okay, it kind of just naturally just flowed into me just becoming an artist.
When was the first time you performed?
2006.
Where was it? Your first performance. And that, how was that? Was that like what got you into?
I don't think it was anything to do with that, because I've always been kind of shy and not confident in terms of singing. I think it's more recently where I've understood why I'm singing and what I'm singing about. And I think now that I understand that I actually have a story and I have something and a unique form that I can deliver that message in, there's more confidence to actually deliver it and be confident in the fact that I'm actually an artist now.
Okay.
I think before I didn't really, I was just singing and I didn't really understand. I couldn't understand why I was singing, or like I couldn't connect with other artists or singers because I always kind of saw myself as different.
Yeah, okay.
So I couldn't accept the uniqueness of what I actually had. But obviously now that I'm kind of understanding the fullness of what's been placed inside of me, I'm able to kind of step out and be like, yeah, I'm an artist, kind of thing.
So you're a Christian as well?
Yes, I am.
Okay. How long have you been a Christian for?
2006. Yeah, since 2006. So the same time I started singing, that's when I became a Christian.
Did you start off like as a gospel singer, or was it secular first?
No, I was in church. I didn't really start doing secular stuff until like a couple years later. So I started out in a choir, as a lot of other singers do. So I started out singing out in a choir, and then started getting a bit more confident and started getting solo roles, and then started working with people like Adelaide Mackenzie, Dear Bless His Souls and stuff like that. So that's what kind of helped my confidence to grow.
Okay. Do you think you're doing gospel music because you started in church, or is that why you do gospel music?
No, and I think now that I've had the time to kind of grow and understand things, I'm kind of like, I do gospel music because it's literally what flows from my heart. It's not because that's where I started singing. It's literally just where my heart is. Like, it's always, like, it's my love for God is literally, and it's even the messages that I talk about in my songs, it's more to do with the experiences that I've gone through, which is still a lot of secular people do kind of like talk about their own personal experiences, but the difference is that I have somebody that has helped me through these experiences, and it's now me expressing that and sharing that with other people. So I do it because I actually believe what I'm singing about.
Okay. You know, when it comes to secular music, they tend to get a lot of exposure, or like people receive, you know, people are more receptive to them compared to gospel artists. So how do you find that as far as being a gospel artist, or do you think it's easy? Do you feel
I think it's easier for me because of the approach that I take.
Okay.
In terms of the songs that I've written, people that have gone through issues can relate to my music.
Yeah.
I mean, if I can just throw like Jesus down their throats.
Yeah.
And not actually understanding like where I'm coming from, then they probably wouldn't be able to receive me as much as where I'm coming from now. But because I'm actually coming to them on a level as, do you know what, I've been through some stuff.
Yeah.
And I introduced Jesus in the sense of he was the one who helped me.
Yeah. Okay.
This God was the one who helped me.
Okay.
So they can kind of talk to me on a level in that way.
Relate, kind of. You said you listened to Joe Scott, and you mentioned a few people. So who would you say are your like main influences, you know, to get to the level that you are now?
Yeah. So obviously Joe Scott was a major influence.
So if you had to pick one first, who would be your main?
Joe Scott.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then who else?
People like Rochelle Farrell. It's the whole female musician thing.
Okay.
And just that whole kind
Girl
of
power.
Yes. And people like Deborah Killings and stuff like that. Like they really,
Okay. I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
They really influenced me.
Have you heard of Nikki West?
Yeah.
She's bad as well.
I know. Awesome.
Yeah.
So like those kind of people, in terms of gospel, Adrian Archie was a major influence for my sound, music. I remember growing up listening to her thinking, I just want to be like that, like I want to be like her. Okay. And then it's only this year that I was able to collaborate with her, and obviously a track will be released at some point this year.
Sick.
But was able to support her when she came over to Birmingham a couple months ago, and even that was just a dream for me, because it's like you just influenced my sound.
Right, yeah.
And like I'm now kind of like supporting you. So there's people like those them that have really influenced into the artists that I'm on today. Okay,
can I just trouble you a little bit now? I did something I was gonna, you know.
Okay.
So if I can just bother you a little bit, can you give the audience just a little line, sing like a little something for, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bit on the spot.
Yeah, man. Freestyle, whatever. Just do it, you know. Show them what.
I just wanna say that I love you more than anything. I just wanna say that I love you more than anything. BB.
So I didn't mean to ruin the song.
No, it's cool.
I know, you know, she's on the next. You heard that. She's amazing. So yeah, you just heard her. Amazing singer, Naomi Namz Elliot.
Yeah.
Amazing talent. Right, so you're gonna hear her sing in just a minute. So yeah, check her out. Thank you for watching ELYON TV. Take care.